Garth Algar. That's a name. Not quite as nice as Garth Brooks, but Garth Algar.
Garth Brooks is a serial killer.
What?
Have you not heard that theory?
No.
There like you go back to like every Garth Brooks concert, and every weekend of a Garth Brooks concert, there is a missing person that has not been found.
Sacrifice has got to be made.
Like, yeah, I can't remember who it is. Some podcast, dude on a podcast. I think it's Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer, their podcast. I think he mentioned it. He was talking about he came across some documentary or something on YouTube about it, and he got to looking into it, and like he's pretty certain that Garth Brooks is a serial killer.
Checks out. We're live. Welcome to the Iron Palace Podcast. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Iron Palace Podcast, the world's most anabolic podcast that has more unhinged energy than a dry scoop at 5 a.m. followed by poor decisions.
Wow.
That's a long one.
Yeah.
Sounds like Chambly's morning routine. Right?
It really does. It really does. I don't know how he consumes so much caffeine. I think I drink a lot of caffeine, but I got nothing on him.
Yeah, same thing. I thought I did too until he listed his caffeine consumption.
Yeah, he takes his pre-workout with an energy drink.
I think the Middle Tennessee games, I think he was sitting on about 3,000 milligrams that day.
That is nuts. Like, I think at most I do 1,000, and that's at most.
I try to stay around 4 or 5.
I don't really count, but I know it's not 1,000.
Bless you. Consume tight. Consume tight.
You've been hanging around Lisa too much. You've changed.
9?
Goodness. Don't even start. Now you're starting to sound like Dave whenever he was trying to learn French. I'm just as uncomfortable.
Robespierre.
Golly.
Sacre bleu.
Oh. Well, new year, new us, I guess.
Yeah.
Whenever I had said, well,
new.
huh?
I don't feel new.
You look new, though.
I feel old.
You're all shiny over there.
Yeah.
But whenever I said we'll record today, I didn't think it was January 1st.
Yeah.
So a little peek behind the curtain again. We're recording this on a Thursday, January 1st.
Yeah. I had a thought about doing this, like recording live, or doing like a live stream at midnight. But then I was like, I probably won't be awake.
I didn't go to bed till like 4 this morning.
Dang.
Yeah, I think I went to bed at like 3:30.
So I went to sleep at like 10:30. And I woke up at 11:45, and I watched the ball drop, and I went back to sleep.
Yeah, me and Dave played video games until 10. Then me and my wife went and watched Stranger Things. Not the final episode, though, so no spoilers. No spoilers.
I haven't seen it either. I've only watched like the first 2 seasons of it.
Bro, get caught up. Like we got the last episode left.
Yeah.
But either way, so we stayed up. We got caught up until that last episode. Then we watched the ball drop. I was over there counting it down. I said, "All right." I said, "We got 30 seconds till we got to kiss." She said, "No, we got to be kissing when it ends." All right.
I'm cool with it.
Then as soon as that was over, then came out here and me and Dave played games again. So that was my New Year's routine.
Wow.
We were shooting shotguns at midnight.
Nice.
Shocker.
It's funny. Usually around my house at midnight, there's fireworks everywhere. I didn't hear a single firework last night.
I didn't either.
I was like, what's going on around here?
We had 4 shotguns out there blasting away. Then I hear somebody with a AR with a forced reset trigger.
Yes.
Then some tannerite and a bigger caliber rifle going off.
You said I wasn't allowed to use tannerite.
Who?
You did.
Why?
Remember I said I was gonna blow up a thing with a sheaf.
Do what?
Never mind, Alan. If you hate me, just say that.
What are you talking about? I got tannerite at the house.
Oh, never mind. It wasn't the tannerite. It was the other stuff you said we're not allowed to have. If you don't know what we're talking about, I don't remember if I cut that out of that episode or not. So
Go back and listen to see.
Listen and comment below if you know what I'm talking about. Because I honestly don't know if I cut that out or not. Yeah. I hope I did. Might have the feds after Alan. I don't know nothing.
No.
Any Hoosier, what's her? So I actually thought of a topic for today. New year, new me. Everybody
Woo.
like that?
Yeah.
How far did you get with that?
Pretty not far. That's why I picked a topic that I already know a lot about.
Baby steps, Alan. Baby
Yeah,
steps.
Alan.
You had the idea. So
That's see?
Step in the right direction.
I'm the ideas guy. I'm not the follow through guy. Anyways.
Do we have a follow through guy?
Lisa.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how upset was Michael when he realized it wasn't 600 pounds that he was deadlifting the other day?
Michael? I don't think he was that upset.
I mean,
I think Andrew was pretty upset because he texted me like right whenever you were texting me about it. He was asking how much it was or whatever. Because I already, whenever Michael said it wasn't 600, I was like, no. As someone who has pulled 600, I can tell you that's not 600 anywhere near it.
No.
And granted, I would have guessed 400. But what'd you say, 365 unloaded, 370?
Something like that.
I thought it was like 308. I thought it was.
No, it's 408 with Caleb in it. I figured your weight around 260.
Yeah, it's accurate.
And this is just guesstimations on estimates of the car weight.
Because the only reason that I was guessing higher with us in the car was just because it's not like it's getting pivoted. Like the full weight is in the trunk of the car. So technically you're picking up the full weight of the person in the back of the car.
Or, well, close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, you are at a mechanical advantage. So it's.
Yeah.
Actually, you're further up from the axle. You're further up from the pivot point or the lift point. So it would actually the mechanical advantage be better.
That's what I'm saying. You have mechanical advantage to lift it. So I don't know that it's exactly. Yeah. Either way, I mean.
You would have to know the exact weight on that rear axle to get a true.
We could do it again and have that postal scale.
Doesn't yours go up to like 800 or something?
2,000.
2,000. Yeah, I was going to say, we can do that.
We can run a straight bar across and pull from
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
But
be no problem.
Yeah.
We also got to do the front of it because every time we post those videos, I get 1,000 comments.
Yeah.
Do the front of the car.
The front of the car is not much different.
That's what I thought. It's like, I've picked up an engine.
It's 500 divided by 3, roughly.
Which everybody knows what that is.
160 something pounds.
That's what I told you. Everybody knows that. 160 something pounds.
yeah.
But yeah. Then whenever Michael said, or I said, so that means with two of us in there, it should be pretty close to 600 at that point. And he was like, "Well, you calling me fat?" And I was like, "Well, I'm assuming you're over 200 pounds, Michael." Like,
yeah, I mean,
like if it's 408 with us in the car, I'm just assuming it's pretty close.
Yeah.
Which also explains why it was so heavy with Brandon also in it. Is because he was sitting on, like, he was closer to me.
Yeah.
Which makes it immediately worse.
Yeah, you're picking up more of his weight.
Yep.
Yeah, like.
And someone commented saying they want to put their Tundra on it. I was like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
I've done it. Now, if you can, you're going to need a longer rig because I did it with that exact one. It does not work.
Yeah.
It does not work. Because, like, the bumper of my truck is almost at the handles. Like, you have enough room to stand there. Yeah. And, like, you can get in position, but, I mean, essentially you're picking up closer to half the truck instead of a third of the truck, which we all know is 160-something pounds.
Right. I just, I mean, just the way it felt in your hands, it didn't feel like more than. I mean, even with two people in the back, it didn't feel super heavy. So I mean, I would have guessed even then it was under 6.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said 6. I mean, the only reason I could see it being 6 and it feeling as good as it did is because it's way different than just a regular deadlift.
It's like a trap bar, yeah.
It's like a trap bar, but also like
your ankle too.
Yeah, it's almost like a weird hack squat / trap bar. It's very weird. It's hard to say. Yeah.
You're not pulling from the floor.
No, and exactly. You're pulling much higher already.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a fun lift.
Yeah.
I love doing
it. It's cool to watch. It's fun to do.
Exactly.
Lisa tried it, and Laura, the screen print lady.
Oh, yeah.
She tried it.
Did they get it?
No.
See, I would have thought.
Lisa was close.
I would say I would have thought Lisa could get it.
Lisa was close.
It takes her 10 times to finally get it though. So.
That's also true. Minimum.
Yeah, and
it's a pretty big range there.
She'd already done a squat workout and a bench. She had done squat and bench, and what do we had a new squat PR. And then went out and tried the car deadlift, but I don't remember how many times. You know how easy it is. She's gonna try something 100 times before she gives up.
Yep.
But so she got a hold of the handles, ready to lift, and I got back and lifted up on the bumper, and I mean, you know, it's a plastic bumper, so it's not like you can really lift a lot from the bumper, and just lifting from the bumper, she was able to get it. So I don't know, she's probably 40, 50 pounds off, but yeah. But
give her another 30 tries, she'll get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which brings me to my other point is gym equipment, or just equipment in general, is specialty equipment like the car deadlift rack all the way to bare essentials. So we could start with bare essentials. What would you guys say is necessary, since everyone's going to be starting their home gym here soon? It's first of the year. This is kind of what happens. Since everyone's starting their home gym, I figured it'd be a good time to put out our episode talking about what should you be focused on for like a basics home gym. We can cover, strongman. That's why I was hoping Lisa would be here, since she can talk about CrossFit. But we talk about strongman, powerlifting, just general fitness.
Yeah.
I would say, in my opinion, I think for just starting out, if you're wanting to start a home gym, I would say you don't go less than a power rack.
Yeah.
I don't think doing any like the weird like bench press combo racks. Like if you can get those for free or you already have them, perfect. But if you're starting from scratch, any form of power rack.
Yeah, you can do everything out of a power rack.
Yep.
You can bench, squat, you can deadlift. I mean, Yeah. So I mean, I'm with you. You need a power rack, a bar, and some plates.
I would say it goes straight for the Olympic bar. I don't see a point in doing the standard bars anymore.
Right.
Because you're just not, I mean, you can get them cheaper, but you're not going to find a lot of that stuff anymore.
No, and it's going to be so hard to find plates that'll fit it.
Especially because you're going to graduate to an Olympic bar anyways.
Yeah. But really you can get by like you can do so much with just that setup. With just one straight bar and enough plates. Like
whenever I had my home gym, I mean, I did pretty much anything I needed to do with just a power rack and a barbell.
Yeah.
And after that, it was just adding stuff to that. I don't think I actually needed more than that. I think after that is whenever you get into more specific equipment for what you want.
Yeah. Like when you're talking about strongman.
Exactly.
That changes then because you've got different events that are really specific, specific muscle groups and, techniques and stuff involved. But for just overall health and fitness and just getting overall strong, I mean, you really don't need anything more than a power rack and a bar.
No. I think no matter what you're training for, whether it be powerlifting, strongman, general fitness, I mean, even CrossFit, I mean, any of that stuff, I think start with a power rack and a barbell.
Yeah.
I think your main money is going to be spent on weights because, I mean, you can get power racks pretty cheap on Amazon, like $100-something bucks.
Oh, yeah. Facebook Marketplace, places like that.
Marketplace is your place to go.
Oh, dude.
I mean, even, like, I know, like, pre-COVID, everything was just dirt cheap for home gym stuff.
Skirtis to update, and he'll sell you.
That's
something.
also true.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go find Brandon Skirtis's Facebook page and follow his marketplace profile. He's always selling stuff.
I've got 2 racks from him already.
He's what I call the strongman plug. Like, he just always has stuff.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't have it, he knows where to get it.
Yeah.
Which is wild to me. But yeah, I'd say start with a power rack. I think spend your money on plates. And it also, I know a lot of people really want to get into bumper plates, but what you really only need is one set of bumper plates, as in like 145 or 2 45-pound bumper plates. Because bumper plates are always bigger in diameter than your steel plates. So if you can find steel plates cheaper, buy one set of bumper plates, because then you're not going to mess up your concrete floors in your garage.
Yeah.
And then that way, that's hitting the floor instead of your plates until you get horse stall mats or anything like that.
Which you can get cheap at the Tractor Supply.
Exactly.
Rural King.
Especially like Rural King specifically, Tractor Supply also will usually have sales around like Memorial Day and stuff like that. I don't know why Memorial Day specifically, but they have sales on that kind of stuff all the time.
That's when I buy horse stall mats.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, oh, it's Memorial Day. It's horse stall mat day.
But marketplace, for like as far as the racks go, marketplace is your way to go. Or like, I mean, what's it called? Cap barbell.
Yeah.
Usually, I mean, like, no, you're not going to get the most sturdy power rack, but I mean, for like $120, you can get a power rack with safeties and J hooks.
Which, if you're starting out, you're not going to be pushing that kind of weight. Anyway,
Exactly.
To worry about.
Which, I mean, even then, I think they're still rated up to like 800 pounds,
Yeah.
which is more than any average gym goer is going to do.
Oh, yeah.
But I would say to go a little more sport specific after that, especially like if we look at strongman first, DIY is your favorite, is your best bet on that. One, marketplace, just look for anything randomly heavy.
Yeah.
Because strongman, like, unless you are actually competing in a specific event, it's hard to train strongman as a general sense because strongman is a lot of sport specific training or event specific training.
Yeah.
So unless you're just wanting to have every event that's out there, you're kind of just, I would start with any kind of natural stone or atlas stone.
Yeah.
Because there's always, or sandbags. Honestly, sandbags are more universal.
Mm-hmm.
They're not the same, but they will help with your training. They're not going to mess up your floors, and they're easier to come by.
Yeah. I mean, anything that's heavy and awkward to pick up works for
Go to the
strongman.
scrapyard. I got 2 fire hydrants
Yeah.
a couple of months ago.
I mean, like, yeah, because any time that you get good at picking up something awkward, you are progressing in strongman.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, you can get by with a lot of stuff that way.
I think if you're wanting to spend some money, go sandbags, because then that will cover awkward picking, all that kind of stuff. And honestly, like, you don't. I love companies like Cerberus and stuff like that sell these really nice bags. But I mean, if you're on a budget, you spent all your money on your rack and stuff like that, but you still want or need sandbags, go to like military supply stores and buy green duffel bags.
Yeah.
They're the same thing. All you need to do is get like the thick, like construction grade trash bags, line those, fill those with sand or whatever until you get the weight you want. You can duct tape it. I know I've seen a lot of people wrap the entire bag in duct tape after that. Anything like that is fine. It's going to get you by on a budget, and you're not going to blow a lot of money on a sandbag.
Yeah.
That being said, though, if you have the money to buy an actual sandbag, do that.
Right.
Because I mean, they're way more durable. They're going to last you longer.
Yeah, they're double lined, double zippered.
Yeah,
all that
they're worth it.
Yeah.
It's just like, I know starting a home gym gets expensive, especially with weights.
Yeah, and it gets expensive quickly.
Yes. I would say though, for the average, like just wanting to be fit, or
what do you think about dumbbells?
I think your dumbbells, I go back and forth on. I think your best bet is going to be the interchangeable dumbbells, as in like the what are they called? The power blocks or power bricks.
Uh-huh.
They're expensive, but they range from like 5 to like 100, and you just they don't take up a lot of footprint.
Yeah.
They're just 2 dumbbells sitting here that you just turn your knobs, get it to whatever weight you want, and you're good to go. They're not the most like symmetrical. They're not going to be what you're used to at a gym. But as far as unless you just have like infinite space and money and you want to spend a crap load of money on dumbbells, then go for that. But also all this is also subject to what can you find on sale.
Right.
If you go to Marketplace and find a full set of dumbbells for cheaper than you can buy an adjustable one and you've got room for it, just do that. Don't listen to me.
Yeah.
How many people need a full range of weights?
That's also it.
Right.
And that's why like the same ones at you can go to Walmart right now. And I know we said not to buy standard plates or anything, but for dumbbells I think is the exception. You can go and buy the standard little like twist on things, and you can buy a crap load of weights and dumbbell little empty bars and stuff super cheap, and you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're going to have to do a lot of work to interchange it, and it's not not your favorite thing to do. But again, if you're balling on a budget,
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go.
Right. And I mean, like for me, I don't use any dumbbells lighter than like 25. And then I use like maybe the 25s through the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't use anything between 50 and like 75.
Yep. And that's
Yeah.
why I've seen a
So,
lot of
like-
people, especially like that's why I say DIY is very important. Not just for strongman. Strongman, I think it's a little more prevalent because it's so awkward and you can't just buy a lot of that equipment. I mean, like you can buy stuff like logs and stuff like that, but it gets pricey.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, even axle bars get expensive.
Yeah.
But whenever you're like axle bar, you can go buy steel conduit and have an axle bar today.
Yeah.
Or any of that kind of stuff. But I see a lot of stuff for dumbbells. Like I just said, they go and buy the little twist on stuff. They will actually make a full set doing that.
Yeah.
It's like you'll buy the 2 5s, put it on there. Now you've got a 10-pound dumbbell.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've even seen people go as far as to just cut it off, weld it. Now it's a permanent dumbbell. And they'll do that for a full set. And honestly, that's cheaper too.
Yeah.
Because the standard weights are always cheaper. It's just because they're not as usable.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then that way you can be a little more specific, and you don't have to have a 5 to 150 and everything in between all the way there. You can be, okay, I need this, set this up, we don't have to touch it anymore. And then I think a lot of people get into home gym or like building your home gym. I did. You just get into just grabbing stuff or putting stuff in it to put stuff in it. I think it's a great idea to go into it getting what you need when you need it.
Yeah.
Don't just buy it because you want it. Like if you don't need a lat pull down, don't buy a lat pull down.
Right.
Now I will say though, that is next on my list on things of powerlifting. Strongman, I think you do, but not as much. Strongman, I think you can get away with other stuff, but if you can get a lat pull down in and you're training strongman specifically, do it. If not, I think powerlifting and general fitness will benefit more from a lat pull down, just because it's more of a general fitness thing. Strongman, if you're trying to make room for other stuff, you can get away with doing any kind of barbell rows.
Yeah.
But I think general fitness, it's just easy. If you have time, or not time, if you have money and you have room for a lat pull down, you're going to benefit from it.
Yeah. And I like a lat pull down for lat pull downs and triceps.
Yep.
Because.
And that's why I think you're best doing instead of doing like a functional trainer or something that's going to take up more space, you can get a specific lat pull down that's not as big, and then it'll work for your tricep pull downs, your lat pull downs. It'll work for a lot more stuff than just that.
Yeah.
You can go as cheap as buying a pulley and
Exactly.
strapping it to your rack and attaching a rope.
And that also works great.
I mean,
And then you can use the same plates that you've already got.
Yeah.
A lot of this is going to go into how far in the hole do you want to go? Because you can do it pretty cheap. Because I did that. Whenever I had my power rack, I did that. I just put a pulley on the back pull-up bar that I never used, and then ran it down to a pin. And you can get loading pins on Amazon, $15-20. And they usually come with carabiners too. So I think that pretty much covers like the basics of a home gym.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot of like specialty equipment that I just don't know about.
Yeah.
And We
I was going to say, what non-standard kind of piece of equipment would be the first thing that you would get? Like a trap bar, an easy curl bar, safety squat bar. Like what would be the first
that I would personally buy or that I would recommend?
that you? Well, both.
Honestly, I think the answer might be the same for both. Would be safety squat bar.
Yeah.
Because I think it'd either be a safety squat bar or a trap bar. I say safety squat bar because I feel like it has a lot of benefit to people that don't like to do back squats. So if I'm thinking as a general fitness, and also I'd enjoy the safety squat bar. I used to hate it, but I actually like it
I
now.
don't like it.
You don't even like squatting.
I do too.
Oh, now that you got your shoes, I guess.
I liked squatting before. I just couldn't get depth very good.
But I think the safety squat bar has a lot of carryover to a lot of people. Because then you can do stuff like reverse bands and not have to worry about weird balancing. You can also be able to hold on to the rack to do your squats. I think it has a lot of carryover for general fitness, and it also does a lot more like quad specific stuff because now you can load that bar further forward.
Yeah.
Rather than trying to do front squats. I hate doing front squats.
Same here.
So I think it has a lot of benefits, and it's also just safer. Unless you're a Chambly and you're trying to dump that thing off, it's not. But I could also make the same argument for a trap bar because unless you were accept powerlifting, powerlifters, in my opinion, has no reason to have a trap bar.
Right.
But unless you were doing something specific to conventional deadlift or you love conventional deadlift, trap bar deadlift all day.
Yeah.
Like it hits the same thing, does the same exercise, and it's almost impossible to get in a bad form on a trap bar.
Yeah, the weight's more centered over your center of
Yep.
gravity.
You don't have to worry about a lot of the things that people are worried about with a deadlift are kind of negated by the trap bar.
Yeah.
So I would say trap bar unless you're in powerlifting.
And then
Don't even
stay
buy
away
one.
from it.
You
Yeah.
don't need it because you're never going to use a power or a trap bar in a powerlifting meet.
Yeah.
100% never.
And it's going to screw up. It's going to screw up your cues
Yep.
for your standard deadlift.
Yep. Because I mean, I've done conventional deadlifts for so long that whenever I do a trap bar for an accessory work or an alternative lift, it throws me off for a minute because I don't know where to put my feet. I don't know where to put my hands. But
Yeah.
let's see. What would you buy?
I think I'd go with a safety squat bar also. And then, but see, my next it'd be an easy curl bar.
I don't ever use an easy curl bar.
Just because I like doing curls with an easy curl bar.
I like doing them.
I can't do curls with a straight bar anymore.
Oh, you can't rotate your wrists. Yeah.
It hurts. It really blows up my brachialis in my right arm.
What would you buy, Alan?
I don't know.
I mean, I think an easy curl bar is kind of a frivolous purchase, but that's what I would buy.
I agree.
I've got one.
Yeah.
I don't have a safety squat bar though. But
You want one?
you got one for free?
Chip does.
For free?
For free.
Just don't let him know you took it.
I don't know. I think a log would be pretty fun.
I do agree with that. And I think that, for strongman, I think that might be a necessary lift or a necessary thing to buy because
Or a yoke. I think
Now-
a yoke more than a log.
Now, I will say, to go back on what we said about the power rack, again, if you're in strongman, if you are balling on a budget and you need a rack and a yoke, now you can get I think Titan has it too, but the Rogue and Titan make a yoke that also has holes for J-hooks. And you can use it exactly like a power rack, and then it will also work as a yoke.
Yeah.
So if you are balling on a budget, granted it's Rogue, so it's not exactly budget.
Yeah.
So look at Titan.
Yeah.
It's better than buying both.
It would,
Exactly. So if you are wanting to get all of that included, then I would recommend the Titan or Rogue yoke.
Yeah.
Or I think also the is it Williams Strength that makes the one that we used at or that they were using at Holiday Highlander?
I think so. Yeah.
I will link that. I'll try to link that in the description too, because that was a super nice yoke that also could be used as other stuff. I think Sornex might also have something similar. There's a lot of places that have this. So if you just look at yokes, I'm talking specifically to strongman people that are building their home gym at this point.
Yeah.
If you need a yoke and need a power rack and you don't want to buy both or can't buy both, look at yokes, because a lot of them can be used as both.
Not just strongman. That's a full body workout.
And I agree, but I think it's a little more specific. It's like powerlifting. You are never going to need to move.
True.
No.
Like, never. General strength, I think there's a lot of benefit to general strength training with a yoke.
I mean,
but
it's a core. It's a very good core exercise.
Yep. And I think that would fall under, if you want to do it and you like doing it, get one. Because
I didn't like doing it, but I need to do more
True.
of it.
The only thing that gets me about yoke is I feel like yoke is an extremely dangerous lift. So many knees have been blown out.
Okay, I agree with that.
You know,
Yeah.
like I don't know if, unless I had it coming up as an event, I don't know if I would train yoke.
I think if you were to train it properly and not go for like an outrageous PR, I think it has a lot of strength carryover.
Yeah.
But no one does that. And I mean, that ranges from everybody from, 14-year-olds starting in the gym to people that's been in the gym forever, 40, 50 years old, been in the gym. Like, everybody at some point will do some crazy PR vanity lift or ego lifting.
Yeah.
As much as people crap on it, everybody does it to some degree.
Well, yeah.
Whether you're by yourself in your home gym or you're at a public gym, does not matter.
Who yours tore their bicep? Or
Who?
pec?
To be fair, that's because y'all were in a competition. So
Yeah, that wasn't quite ego lifting.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of though, last week your boy benched 275.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. 14 weeks post surgery, 275.
I mean, I thought it would have been more, but okay.
That's more than Evan Singleton's benching right now.
It's true. It's very true.
Just saying.
Let's see.
He's got somebody that's cracking a whip on him, though.
That's true. He's got the Greek Goliath all over him. Let's see. I think if you're building your home gym, I think that might about cover it. And I think one thing that doesn't get mentioned a lot, especially with just strength training in general, is do what's fun.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's going to be a lot, like if you're following a program, there's going to be stuff that you don't want to do in it. It's just part of it.
Right.
I hate bench press. I still have to do it. I'm not thrilled about it. But either way,
You just do more of it, you'd like it.
nope, that's incorrect. I've tried it.
If you had a bigger back, you'd like it
I
better, too.
disagree with that also. But also include things that are fun. Like if you want to do a car deadlift, but it's not in your program, or you're not even a strongman competitor, just do a car deadlift. You're not going to hurt nothing.
No, I mean, especially if you're supposed to be deadlifting anyways.
Yeah.
Why not?
Like, I mean, the dude that came over with us wanted to do the car deadlift was going on about how he didn't know he didn't want to get injured because his coaches would be mad. I was like, it's a car deadlift. I mean, like, it's just something that looks crazy.
Yeah.
There's almost no way to hurt yourself.
I mean, the mechanics are just a trap bar deadlift, basically.
Like honestly, I feel safer for someone to attempt a car deadlift than I do for you to attempt a regular deadlift.
Yeah.
Like the car's going
It's
nowhere.
more like a trap bar.
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And you're putting yourself in a better angle for lifting it as well.
yep. So have fun. Do something cool. If you don't enjoy training, you're not going to keep training.
Yeah.
So make sure you enjoy it to some degree. Also, I've also seen a lot of people get like lost in the woods in training here. Not here specifically, but just like in general. Like a lot of people start tracking weird numbers. And like if that's what you want to do, if that's what really, really starts your engine, go for it.
Yeah.
But
like I've heard people like, this is my Thursday morning pre 10 a.m. PR. You know, like what?
yeah. Or it's like I mean, I'll just go into Andrew Elliott. Like I think it was last year or something, and he still tracks this too. Which if that's fine, if that's what he likes to do, that's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. But he likes to track peak velocity. I don't know what in the world. Like whenever he was first asking me questions about it, he said, "I did this. How do I get stronger? I did this, this, and this." My peak velocity was this at this weight and this. And I was like, dude, I don't know what you're even saying. Like, I have never in my life tracked peak velocity on anything.
Yeah.
Like,
when you're looking at explosive type sports, though, that's what you need is that velocity.
Well,
How fast you can generate that power.
and that's cool.
So,
But like, if your coach is requiring you to track it, go for it. If you love tracking it, go for it. If you're just doing it because you think it's necessary, I don't see a point.
I mean,
Unless
I guess it's good metrics, though. I mean,
unless you're training for a specific sport that, you know.
it's a good way to compare that you're getting better.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, and I can see that.
Like
but
if you're doing if you're doing
I
high
track my
pulls.
weights and sets.
well, yeah, but weights and sets are different because you need to be able to know what weight you need to do
You
next.
need to progressively overload.
Yeah, if you're not doing a progressive overload, but like velocity just feels like something you can't progressively overload. You're either just going to see it because like progressive overload means you need to purposely add weight to increase. Velocity is just something that's going to happen one way or another. Like essentially, it's a PR track. So I don't know if you want to track that every workout every week.
I mean, I think it's got benefits.
I think it could. That's what I'm saying.
It
Like,
just
if
depends on what you're trying to get out of it.
yeah, I think that's why I mean, like, if you want to do it, do it. If it makes you feel better, do it. But like, if you're doing it because you feel like it's necessary, or if you just want to do it like once a month, as like a checkup thing, I can see that. But doing it like every day, every week, I think that's diminishing returns. It's a lot like getting on the scale every morning. I don't think people should get on a scale every morning and try to track it either.
Yeah.
There's some days I can't hit what I hit the week before.
Right.
True, and that I mean,
So that's just
and that's also different training methods.
everything.
For progressive overload, if you switch from linear progression to RPE, then that's where that's going to change because RPE is different than linear. Like if you're just going add 5 pounds every week, yeah, at some point you're not going to be able to add 5 pounds. But if you go by RPE, that's never going to change. You know, RPE 7, whatever that weight is today, is what it is today.
Yeah.
However, it requires a lot more forethought and a lot more self-awareness and knowing how strong you are for RPE. That's why most people don't do it
Yeah.
until you've been training a while. And even I get lost sometimes whenever they say RPE 7. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I could have done more than that, but I don't actually know.
Right. Yeah. Like that's an RPE 8.5. I'm like, that's really specific. Was it?
Yep. And also one thing I want to touch on is benefits of a home gym versus a public gym.
Uh-huh.
Where do you guys fall on that? Would you rather have a home gym, or do you think it is more beneficial to more people to just get a membership?
I don't know. I've thought about that because, like, I've wondered if, because there are going to be people that are like, well, I'm paying for this membership. I might as well go.
Yep.
But then so many gyms count on people paying memberships and not going.
Yep.
So I guess that doesn't actually work that often. But like I know if I had a home gym, I would probably work out more often because I wouldn't have the hassle of having to drive and take up time and all that. I could just pop in when I had an hour.
I will say, whenever I had my home gym was whenever I was the most consistent.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, all I had to do was just walk out to the garage, turn the music on, and I was ready to go.
Yeah.
As opposed to now I've got a 30-minute drive.
Right.
Which, I mean, it's got benefits, though. It's hard for me to say for sure. Now, I will say, again, to go back to if you're balling on a budget and you don't have the money to, like us, for example. Like, we're not the strongest people in the world, but we're also above average, in my opinion. I'm going to need, or any of us, if we have a home gym by ourselves, and like we're just assuming it's just us working out, we're not going to have, me and you aren't going to go and both try to squat and deadlift at this gym.
Right.
So if I'm planning on just me working out, the amount of weight I'm going to need can get expensive.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking my deadlift goes up to 600 pounds. And that's assuming I'm only doing deadlifts. Like if I start looking at Denny deadlift or trap bar deadlift or anything like that where it's going to go higher, it's going to get expensive.
Yeah.
So that was
And the higher weight you go, the thinner the plates you need.
exactly. That's what so then you're going to start looking at a lot more equipment that you can't really get away with the random stuff on Marketplace.
Yeah.
Now, granted, a lot of steel plates are thinner, And you can. I'm not saying that it's impossible. It's just the likelihood of finding stuff that are in my budget are less likely.
We've both worked out at a public gym that didn't have enough plates for us.
It's true. It's also true.
We had to bring plates.
I forgot about that.
So, I mean.
But that's where I think you need to start weighing it out. Like, if you have the money, then like if I'm going to assume that I have the money to buy whatever I need, home gym all day.
But then you don't have to spend it all at one time. You can
also
gradually.
True. And that's why I say it depends on where you're at.
2 plates a month.
Yep. That's what I said. It depends on where you're at. Because like if I were to start now, I'm going to need at least 600 pounds of weights. If you're just starting your strength journey and like you're just starting to work out and everything and you don't need all that yet, then that's exactly what I would do is buy what I need now and then work up.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we're several years into this game. So our start out point for any of the three of us is going to be a pretty high threshold of weight.
Yeah.
And that's not a brag. It's just, it honestly kind of sucks. Like, especially because the prices of weights are not cheap anymore. It's not like it used to be 65 cents a pound for steel and $1 a pound for bumper plates. It's not that anymore.
No.
I mean, you're figuring 600 pounds of plates, steel plates only at least $600. And that's just for plates. That's not counting the rack, the bar, anything like that. But I think if you've got, I would prefer to have a home gym. If you've got the room and the money and you can afford it, I'd say home gym all day.
Yeah.
It's also just a lot of fun. You have friends over and work out whenever you want. I know I've worked out at a lot of friends' home gyms that are actual home gyms, not like not Buffville. Buffville is so far past the home gym.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a commercial gym.
Yeah, it's a commercial
in a subcompact area.
It's a commercial gym at a guy's home.
Yeah.
He's got more crap than most commercial gyms.
Yeah, but I think the thought process needs to be there of, do you want to pay all that up front for what you need, or do you want to just have a place to where you don't have to deal with it being at your house? Yeah. One thing I do enjoy about having my gym not at home, and this is what I've liked since I stopped going home, is I will take my pre-workout on my way to the gym, and then you have that moment to just kind of, especially the 30-minute drive. I drink my pre-workout on the way there. I've got time for it to kick in. I can listen to music. I can really kind of zone into what I'm doing on my way there.
Yeah.
And I like that portion of it. Because I know whenever I had my home gym, it was drink my pre-workout, sitting on the couch, watching TV, and then eventually, whenever I can pull myself off the couch, make it out here. So I was still consistent, but it was just, I'd get in the middle of doing something else while I was taking my pre-workout, so I didn't exactly zone in.
And also, I guess it kind of helps you flip a switch. Like you go there, it's time.
Yep.
You know, when you're at home, you're at home.
Yep.
You know, it's different. I guess.
Yep.
You know, you get there, it's like, all right, it's work time. You know, I guess.
But for me, it's like a 2.5 hour part of my day if I go to the gym from the house.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
I drive and then work out and then go home. That's a lot of time that you could save if you was at home.
Yeah,
that's why like the commercial gym we went to that we both couldn't do the same or do different things was like 5 minutes up the road, and I loved that. That was nice. But then there was a lot of stuff that made that place not so fun.
Yeah.
Then we went to the other place with Power Partners, and I liked it. It was just down the road, and now we're the other side of freaking town.
Yeah.
Really flipped on me.
It's funny. They're all three of them are about the same distance from my house.
True.
You're a geometric. Was it
geometric? A geological anomaly.
Yeah.
2 weeks from everywhere.
I think that about covers everything from.
Yeah, well, I was going to mention that that link to that bar that you sent.
Oh yeah,
the Rogue Axle
it's
bar.
A Texas Power Bar.
Yeah, it's a Axle Texas Power Bar.
Yeah, but it's an axle bar with knurling
and rotating collars.
So like what? I mean,
I don't see the benefit to that at all.
I mean, because if you're doing an axle bar for any competition, I've never seen an axle bar in a competition with knurling.
That's what really threw me off about that bar, because like I wanted to talk about it specifically for a minute.
Yeah.
Is what's the use?
Yeah,
what's the need?
Yeah, because the knurling is a grip aid, and axle bar is a most of the time it's a grip event.
That's what I was going to say. You use it for two things: grip or stiff bar deadlift.
Yeah. So like what I mean, you're it's defeating the purpose of the grip.
Yep.
Part of it by having the knurling.
Especially because if it's used for something other than grip, you can use straps.
Yeah.
So what's the point in the knurling?
Right. Just to tear your legs up?
Yeah. Like, can you imagine picking that up for an overhead press and just that knurling mashing your stomach between your belt and the bar? Dude, I would die.
Yeah.
My soul would leave.
Maybe though for overhead press, that's the reason they built it. So that's why they had the rotating collars to make it easier to.
I feel like the rotating collars would probably mess more people up. It just seems like the momentum shift would be different. Yeah. I don't know. I want to try one.
Yeah.
I don't want to buy one by no means.
How much was it?
Was it like $500?
$579.
Insane. I just don't like.
It's a novelty bar they're going to throw out there, and somebody's going to buy it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a lot of the comments I read were people saying,
I gotta have that.
Yeah, they were saying, "Will I use it? Probably not." Or do I need it? No. Will I buy it? Yes. And I was like, man, I wish I had that kind of money.
Yeah.
Clint's probably done got one.
Oh, I need to ask him. If he doesn't, I bet I can get him to buy one, just so I can try it. We need to add that to the old timey strongman lifts. But I mean, it's a cool bar, and like if I were at a gym that had it, I'd try it. But even if I had a home gym and I had everything else that I needed, and I had the money to buy that, would I buy it? Probably not.
No.
I just like I can't even say under perfect circumstances, and I'm just sitting here like someone hands me $600. Use it for whatever piece of gym equipment you need, and I have everything else. I think I would just pocket the money. Like I don't.
Yeah, or I'd buy a set of wagon wheels or something.
Or custom wagon wheels, like anything. There's just so many things. Not even things I'd buy before that. That's not even on my list of things I would want to buy.
Because I mean, axle bars are so cheap.
Like we said, you can make one with steel conduit from Lowe's or Home Depot today.
Yeah.
Or you can just buy like the Titan one is like what, $75?
Yeah.
Not even expensive.
Yeah. But that one, yeah, and I don't get the carryover, so yeah, I feel like that's kind of a money grab by Rogue on that one.
Because usually, especially
is it
Rogue.
Rogue or is it Texas Power Bar?
I thought I was on Rogue's website.
Yeah, I did too.
But they do sell equipment from other places too. That's why I didn't know.
Hold on, I gotta wait for the fireworks to clear up from Michael. It looks like Rogue's website, but I don't actually know.
But
maybe it is Texas Power Bar. Either way, I don't understand the carryover. It's a cool looking bar.
Yeah.
But I know if that knurling is anything like our red bar at the gym, I would die.
Yeah.
Absolutely die.
Yeah, and the thing is, it being an axle bar, so it's a fat bar, so it's going to grate your your shins even more.
Oh God, dude, that would
like.
Now I will say a lot of people do bench press with an axle bar. Maybe that's what they're trying to do.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
Maybe. Yeah.
But again, that still just seems very specific.
Yeah. That kind of brings me. What do you think about like deadlift specific bars, like a deadlift bar or a mammoth bar?
Now mammoth bars I think are different. As far as like the deadlift bar that is like super thin and really whippy, I just don't like them at all anyways.
Yeah.
Again, it's going to be any competition you go to is more than likely not using that.
Yeah,
like,
especially powerlifting.
Like
because it's you use a standard Olympic bar, or not a standard bar, but an Olympic bar.
Yep.
And it's the same bar for squat, bench, and deadlift.
And I know there's some powerlifting meets that
I guess there are that do. They have
they allow it.
Yeah.
But I would think if you just train on a straight bar, a regular deadlift bar, or regular bar, just train on that. If you run into one, it's just going to help you.
Yeah.
Especially if you pull sumo, then it just helps you more.
Yeah.
And it just pisses me off. But I don't know, but now a mammoth bar is expensive. It's specialty. Will you run into one in competition? Not really. I don't know. It would like how you want to buy an Easy Curl bar. I think that would be my Easy Curl bar.
The mammoth bar.
The mammoth bar.
Yeah.
Just no reason for it. I could accomplish all the same things with a regular bar. Would I want one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably buy one.
That's what you would spend that money on instead of
the axle bar. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I would buy. I mean, because it's also just an expensive bar. Like,
yeah.
A mammoth bar alone, it's what, a 10-foot bar or something like.
Yeah.
That's a big bar.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how long it is. I'm just
I think
guessing.
it is 10 foot.
If it's 10 foot, that means it goes from floor to ceiling in this room.
That is a Texas Power Bar.
I looked at the picture and all the branding was Texas Power Bar. So yeah.
Our description is the Texas 2-inch fat axle power bar takes everything lifters dislike about traditional axle bars, the low quality steel pipe, fixed sleeves, and weak, unknurled grip, and puts an end to it. But that's the whole purpose of it.
That's what I was about to say. Like we just said, it takes out all the stuff that you use the axle bar for.
Yeah.
I think people using it for bench press is the only one that relatively makes sense, and I still don't know why you would do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, they're going to make a lot of money off that bar at the end of the day. So good. I mean, great for them.
Yeah.
But
well, that gets away from the fat grips you would have to use on a bench press, I guess.
But
you'd have a bar just for that.
Yeah.
But it's still, why would you want to use fat grips
On bench press.
on bench press?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just not into that specific training, so I don't understand it.
Right.
Which, I mean, if you are that specific on what you're training for, sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Brandon, see if he knows someone who has one.
Yeah.
Did you see how long the mammoth bar was?
10 feet. Yep.
Where would you even keep that?
10 feet, 62 pounds.
That is crazy that it's only 62 pounds.
Yeah.
It literally would go from floor to ceiling in this room. That's insane. But yeah, I would buy one.
Yeah. I've done 2 competitions that had a mammoth bar deadlift.
Did they actually do a mammoth deadlift, or was it the silver dollar deadlift?
No, it was mammoth.
Okay.
Yeah. And I will say that because it being 10 foot long, that bar is super whippy.
Oh, yeah.
And it changes how you have to pull it,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And so I mean, I guess having one to train for a specific mammoth deadlift would be beneficial. But at the same time, though, is it that big of a deal? You know, like you just got to slow your pull down. You know,
That's true.
So if you're a top level lifter pulling a world record,
right? Yeah,
but just general competitor competing.
but it would be cool to have one
It would be really cool to have one.
just to play with.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have no reason to buy it, but I would.
That's why you find somebody that has one and just use theirs.
Yeah.
Mammoth bar is an awful specific thing to find someone that has one.
Like, hey, Brandon. Yeah.
He got you a 95-pound kettlebell pretty quick.
It did. Yeah, it was. So do you have one? No, but I know someone who does. And then like an hour
Thank you,
later, you can come pick it up in the morning. Oh, cool.
Okay. Speaking of kettlebells, would you buy any kettlebells?
I'd buy a 100-pound kettlebell for sure.
And that'd be it.
That's it.
What about the fat bells?
I think I would replace dumbbells with those because you can do a lot of the same stuff. I don't know. Fat bells they're another thing that's odd because they don't have. You can't do exactly the same thing as kettlebells, and you can't do exactly the same thing as dumbbells. But I like them, and
They look cool.
they look cool.
Gauntlet hands.
It's true. I don't know. I'd have a hard time recommending those just because, like, there's a lot of things that you would want to do with a dumbbell that you can't do with those. Okay, I mean, I guess you can. It would just be different. But there's also a lot of things with a kettlebell you can't do with those either.
Yeah. There's no swings with those.
No, and if you did a swing, it's not the same. And like you can do goblet squats with them, but it would be weird. I don't know. I would say also, I mean, if you're in a general fitness, would you do kettlebells or dumbbells? Like just a general strength training
I'd go
or fitness, I mean.
I'd go dumbbells.
I would personally go dumbbells, but I don't think I would fault someone that just went kettlebells.
No.
Because you could, I mean, essentially you can curl with a kettlebell. You can do a goblet squat with a kettlebell. You can
do presses.
Yeah, you can do all the things with a kettlebell, but you can also do swings.
Swings, yeah.
If you do a swing with a dumbbell, you have to buy a whole nother attachment that turns it into a kettlebell.
Yeah, I'd just go dumbbells just because I don't plan on doing any swings.
I agree.
There's some weird grip stuff with a kettlebell versus a dumbbell too, though.
Well, yeah.
It's true. I don't know. I think I personally would say dumbbells, and fat bells I think are cool. I just don't know.
Cool.
It would be, I would buy them if I had dumbbells already.
Yeah.
I just don't. That one's a tough one because they're in a weird spot. They look cool. They're very functional. I mean, they're great pieces of equipment. It's just, I'm trying to cater my thoughts a little more towards people with home gyms who don't have room or money to buy extra random stuff that's just closer to specialty. And I feel like fat bells may be closer to specialty.
Yeah.
If you want them, though, I mean, again, a lot of this falls to like, if you just want fat bells over dumbbells or kettlebells, buy them.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be able to do a lot of the same stuff. It's just, is it necessarily as comfortable or convenient? I mean,
Go build you a 4,000 square foot metal building and just fill it full.
there's always that.
Yeah.
Just win
Why
the
haven't
lottery.
we done that?
Yeah. Just win the lottery. Well, if we knew a guy that had a lot of land.
Yeah, if we did.
But let's see. We got any events coming up? So this one, yeah, we got Trials of Jotunheim, January 10th.
Yeah.
So that's happening. Grip competition in Nashville. I know I'm competing. Are y'all competing?
I'm not competing. I might be able to go down.
I'll be there, but I'm not competing.
Oh, so just me. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt your feelings, so I'm not going to do it.
Oh, please, dude. We both know whose feelings to get hurt. Mister, I can't unlock the collar. So that's going to be a fun one. What else we got coming up?
Well, I guess this will be out after the polar plunge.
Yeah, this will be out after this will be out after the polar plunge.
Yeah, the polar plunge is Saturday.
Yep. Polar plunge went great.
It was awesome.
So we raised so much money.
Yep.
I've never seen so many people in one place.
No, it was
crazy.
wild.
Wasn't even cold, you know?
Yeah.
There's so many people, it wasn't even cold.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for IAM. Thank you to IAMS for letting us have it there.
Yeah. Thanks for Chris for sponsoring it.
Yeah. It was a great event.
Dude, it was awesome. Oh, actually, I do want to shout them out. I know it's coming out after, but either way, I want to make sure these guys get a good shout out. Let me find it real quick so I can make sure I give them their correct name. With Coker Rental Company and Clinch Valley CrossFit for coming out and providing heaters.
Oh yeah, awesome.
So even though this is coming out after, I talked to an Alex Loy yesterday. They're bringing out heaters for us, or they brought out heaters. However you want to listen to this.
Right.
Either way, it's super cool. And I think that's what other events we got coming up. I know we've got a big one coming up later in the year, but we're going to get more details before we put that one out.
Nina's hosting a powerlifting competition in Sparta coming up.
That's true. That one's coming up.
But
I thought we had something else.
I can't think of it.
Oh, Winter Beer Fest.
Oh,
I knew we had another one.
when is that?
February?
If somebody just had a calendar.
Dude, I've been saying this. You through to John.
Oh, the 28th, isn't it? Of February? It's the last day of February.
I think so, yeah. Then also, we have another guest coming on January 7th. We have Derek Wilcox of Wilcox Strength. Make sure you're tuned in for that. We'll be recording with him on January 7th. Means it should be out whenever I tell you to be out. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think that's all of our stuff we've got coming up that I can think of. So Winter Beer Fest, if you're in the Knoxville, no, not Knoxville. If you're in the Townsend area, right? I guess Knoxville area too, honestly.
Yeah.
If you're in the East Tennessee area and you want to come to a cool beer fest, Winter Beer Fest in Townsend.
Yeah. And try to pick up a heavy mug.
Yep, we're going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to record a podcast there. We'll also be hosting a heavy mug challenge. Be a good time. What else we got? I think that's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, anybody got anything else before we shut this down?
That's
Once,
it.
twice. Everybody, thanks for listening. Thanks for 2025. Here's going towards 2026. Later, Gator.
Fits in my